Hello everyone, my name's Aaron Brummett. March 30th of this year, my girlfriend and I, Jennifer, went up to the Estes Park Stanley Hotel and stayed in one of the spirited rooms. We ended up staying in room 413, and I had one of the longest, most horrific nights of my life. It affected me in a way that I can't explain, but something drove me to come back to this hotel and try to capture some of these anomalies on video or audio and present them to you. So that's what the goal of this video is, as we return to the Stanley Hotel.
First and foremost, I do not consider myself a paranormal investigator or a ghost hunter, even though those things definitely interest me. I have no real-world experience to call myself a hunter or an investigator as it pertains to ghosts and spirits. When I first stayed the night in the Stanley Hotel, I experienced something that was truly horrific. But at the same time, it was also very exhilarating. And I knew from that moment on, I would return to this hotel and try and relive a similar experience. As we got closer to the hotel, what was initially excitement slowly started to turn into apprehension and anxiety, because I had just remembered how real the fear was that first night.
What's going on, everyone? We finally are back at the Stanley Hotel, and the haunted room, boom,
It's right here.
401, I know, Lord Dunraven. Lord Dunraven was the Irishman who wanted to keep the Estes Park area as a hunting preserve. But anyhow, he is purported to haunt not only this room, but this closet. And people say that if you hide in this closet, Lord Dunraven's ghost or spirit will grope you if you're a female, or whisper something into your ear if you're a male. And this closet has been known to open and close on its own. So there it is, room 401, Lord Dunraven's room. Hey everybody, we're back. We just had a ghost tour. Now we're gonna go explore for about 20-30 minutes before we go get some dinner. So here we go.
Prior to leaving, I set up 2 cameras inside our hotel room. A GoPro camera, which is what you see right here. It was positioned just above the bed, looking directly at the closet entrance and bathroom. The other camera is equipped with night vision capabilities. It's on top of the bed to the far left, just out of shot here.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that should be good.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Stay.
We'll be back. All right. Let's go get some ice cream. So 2 cameras recording. Got your key?
Even though neither camera picked up any visual anomalies. The night vision camera picked up some strange noises. If you listen carefully, you can hear what sounds like rhythmic marching and heavy breathing. Is this some type of ghostly anomaly from Lord Dunraven, who was in fact a military man? Or is this some type of mechanical malfunction in the microphone of this particular camera? Either way, I'm not really sure. We return to our hotel room, wait for nightfall, then we go. Seek spirits and ghostly anomalies. There's a little pet cemetery back here. Can you read the names? And Comanche? That's the very last one there.
LC is on the end, in the back. And then there's one unmarked.
Yeah, there's one without a headstone. Interesting that there's a pet cemetery out here. I guess it kind of makes sense, though. These people probably had a lot of pets. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yes, you can. If you look real close, there's an old Stanley steamer car, just like what's in the main lobby of the hotel, kept in this little housing area right here. Okay, we're on the far west side of the Stanley Hotel. It's probably hard to see, but way up there in the dark, that little tower, that's room 413. That's where Jennifer and I stayed last time, and it was kooky. And this is the entrance to the McGregor. Now, the interesting thing about this ballroom, or is this would you call this a ballroom? What would you call it?
It was the old dining room.
Yeah. So, right over there where those windows are, which you probably can't see very good on this camera, is where Elizabeth Wilson was blown through from the second floor, room 217, because she was lighting lamps in the hotel that were powered by acetylene gas, which is odorless. Well, there was a leak in that room. So when she entered room 217 with an open flame, it blew her down into this dining area. She landed on her feet and broke both of her ankles. And then she was rushed to the hospital. And after several days of recovery, she came back and had her old job. Elizabeth Wilson is the ghost, the female ghost that is alleged to haunt room 217. And if you see that balcony right about there, that is the balcony to room 217. That is the place where Stephen King, after he had a gnarly nightmare back in 1974, staying here at the hotel, in that room, he went out to that balcony, smoked a cigarette, and had the basic plot line for The Shining already out. We go back to our hotel room and make an attempt to communicate with the spirit of Lord Dunraven, or any ghosts that may or may not inhabit room 401. You look weird with that night vision on. With very little activity occurring inside our room, I tried going in there.
Okay.
I decide to go back inside the closet.
Sure.
Again, for one final attempt for any type of activity.
Right. Okay. I'm going to come into the closet again.
After zero activity, other than the usual sounds coming from the elevator directly behind me,
Nope.
nothing happened, so I exited.
But
It should be noted that I did this same
Here goes.
experiment earlier in the day.
My big, fat, tall ass is going to attempt to be in here. And first and foremost, I will tell you, it's very tiny and cramped in here. Say something. Give me a little nudge or a push. That elevator is noisy. Nothing.
For me, the true horror of the hotel was when I slipped into unconsciousness that evening and dreamt of our first stay in the Stanley Hotel's 4th floor, which is alleged to be haunted by the spirits of children. Some say these are the children of the chambermaids that used to stay inside the hotel's attic, which is now the 4th floor. All I know is that night in room 413 was horrific. Distant screams of a female could be heard throughout the night. Distinctive footsteps were heard around the bed,
and even on the ceiling.
and what exactly
Tried to climb into our bed in the middle of the night.
what in the hell?
Hell is inside this hotel.
Oh my God! Then suddenly I awoke to strange noises.
Some crazy noises. Oh! Jennifer. Holy shit, this is crazy, guys. This is insane. Holy shit. Whoa. This is a part. Holy crap. That scared the crap out of me.
That was crazy.
Is the Stanley Hotel haunted? Or is it just the sounds and creaks of an old building with our overactive imaginations and perhaps fear that makes us think everything is a ghostly anomaly?
Or do spirits truly roam the earth?
Only showing themselves when the conditions are just right. I don't know, but as far as the Stanley goes, I believe it's a little bit of both.